Right. Okay. I probably should explain what I've done off camera. Because if not, it's gonna be confusing real quick. Not, well, actually, not the best way to show this off. I'm just gonna press play. I said I'm just gonna press play. There we go. Right. So the audio in the background is gone. The jumpy exploding is still there. I turn it off so you guys can't hear it because it might drive you insane, as it's driving me insane. Um, I've added more natural lighting into the thing. I still need to work on the foliage, it's just that I'm too lazy to do that right now. I've got these little lamp lanterns, which I'm going to be adding more along the side here. Once I finish doing all these rocks, I'll add more to the side. Oh yeah, I added a little candle by here. I think I might add another one to the other side just so it lights up the entirety of um the table. I haven't figured out what I'm gonna do with the table yet, but that's terrifying. Just like looking up and just like, oh, scary. Right. Yeah, I need to add more of these lanterns around just so it brightens up the place slightly. As you can see, I'm just getting so yeah, I added grass mixed with the rocks. Just so you guys know where like the main thing is. I was thinking I might have you like have players start off here looking at the moon, and then they have to like look down and around. See that I'm over here, walk around, sit down when I'm finally at a chair, and then either that or have like players started over here like in the dark, and walk over. Mm. I'll figure out something where people I'll have players start. For now, this is what I've got. Um, I kind of like it. Right. It just means I need to add chairs. Chairs. Right. No, I meant I need to add more rocks. That's the word I was looking for. Right. God, my voice is you might notice my voice is slowly dying on me. I apologize about that. However, that's unfortunately something outside my control. I cannot control when my voice decides, hey, let's work. Because if it did, God, I would not be having so many issues. Right. Mhm. God, I swear God, these rocks are gonna drive me insane. Might have to go into landscape paint and fix up the ground here. I'm getting over him. Alright. Right, so now if I go back to foliage mode, let's fix a couple of things like this fucker. You're going to Buddy Boo. No, you're cute. You're dead. I know there's a flower hidden away. Be gone. Right. Right. Move this slightly. Right. Right. Oh, how you doing? Apologies if I'm quiet. I am doing a bit of concentrating. There's so many things I have to sort out. Slowly going insane. I say it slowly as if I'm not already insane. Right. I grab both that as well as... Come on, give me that point light. I want that point light. There we go. So if I do control copy, control V. Perfect. This is gonna probably make me go insane, but you know what? It's worth it. Right. Insanity or genius? That is the question. Because it's a very thin line. Is it insanity or is it genius? That's the question. I mean, I believe it's insanity because you see every one of these rocks here. I placed all these rocks individually. I mean, I didn't with the plants. The plants I had something called a landscape paint that I could just paint on all my foliage. But these rocks, every rock was handcrafted to me. I honestly believe I went insane just doing that alone. My throat is slowly trying to kill me. Right. Control copy, control V. 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 And then I need to turn it slightly. I feel like I'm going insane doing this. Right. I remember you rock placing stream. And I don't remember now if I was there watching it or watched later. That's absolutely fine. The whole point of the VODs is so you can catch up to see how insane my progress has gone, which is clearly gone somewhere. Right, now how am I gonna do you is a good question. Oh, hi Boom, welcome in. Okay, now I'm gonna move this back a little. Right, now how do I... Excusez-moi. Rude. Right. Wait, did I just accidentally copy? Oh no, it's an instant. Oh, thank God it's an instant. Saves me so much fucking RAM. Right. We'll copy V. How do I turn this so it stops being a bitch? Need it to turn. I feel like this is gonna need a bit more variation. At the same time, I like the spookiness of just like the same thing over and over. And this is meant to be slightly a horror game. Well, I mean by slightly, it's like with Inscription. Inscription isn't a horror game, but it's slightly a horror game. And just like seeing the repeat of this, I feel like people would get very it's like what's it called, uncanny valley sort of thing, which is something maybe I put less. They do say less is more. I'll figure something out. Well, but yeah, I could have so these branches can come out alive, like it just drops the lantern and just like fucking whack the player. That would be funny though. Just a big ol' whack. Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. I'm gonna put down all the lanterns first, and then if I need to, I'll just get rid of half of them, if that's the case. We will see. Right. But first, I need to place them down first, just in case. Copy, Control V. They just need a little bit of light. Oh god, my voice. It just need a little bit of lighting. It's quite. Actually, I can show you quite right now. Hold on. If I press play, It's very dark. Like it's very, very dark. Um, yeah, I see what you mean. There's quite a few mini. I think half of them might actually be good. Anyways, what was I saying? Yeah, it's very dark. I just need more lighting. So until then, I mean, I can do like little candles in between certain parts of it. Yeah. Honestly, I could probably create like a fucking animation meme. Like using the song behind me, I probably can make an animation meme just looking at this. So I need to fix the physics on the model. Yeah, that's one thing I forgot to do is fix the physics. Because come on, let's be real. We will want to see the realistic jiggle physics. Right. Also need to fix some of this foliage because some of this foliage is halfway through the floor. It's looking alright. The moon! Tonight we steal the moon! Let it be darkness between each one. That's not a bad idea. Spooky ambience works best with contrast in my opinion. It would be you also have lanternous brightness in the dark spaces to work and would be fun. That is true. Ooh. What is your preferred jiggle physics method? I was just planning on going into the skeletal mesh, grabbing the boobs and just adding just normal physics to them. I didn't want to. I mean, I could add an add-on. So in Blender, I have this amazing add-on, which allows me to do great jiggle physics. Unfortunately, there isn't one in Unreal Engine, but I probably could find one if I looked hard enough, if I really looked. But honestly, Unreal has an amazing physics system embedded inside of their engine, if you know where to look. And the one thing I know is it just in the physics tabs in the skeletal mesh, you can add weight adjustments to each of the bone. So whenever, for example, whenever the chest bone of the of this moves, because in my rig, I have two breast bones already, which is how I made like the small little bounce on my animation here. I was planning on just having it so that the breastbones I have weighted on it, so that whenever I move my back, they have a little bit of bouncy bounce to them. And I'm not just gonna be using it for the breasts. I am planning on using it for the cloth, because in on Blender I use just the cloth-based system to render in my clothes. But in Unreal Engine you can't do that. So what I'm planning on doing is just adding physics to the cloth bones in my skeleton. Actually, I probably should show off my skeleton mesh for this, because I made this rig very complicated for this particular reason, so I can add more control over my character. Uh, skeleton mesh. Here we go. There we go. Oh. What? Where did me go? Where did me go? I disappeared! What the fuck? Okay, maybe I've just gone to the skeleton then. Right, what? Oh, right, because I'm tiny! Right, I forgot about this. Right, that's gonna cause so many difficult. I mean, not really. Um, yeah, you can see all my shape keys here. Right, I forgot about this little factor. There I am. I am fucking tiny. I need to fix that. I know how to fix that, so that's not something I'm too concerned about. Um, right, I forgot my, I got my, I forgot. I've been so concerned with the environment, I forgot that I did it. But yeah, simulated physics asset. I mean, I could just grab onto, where's my breastbone? Yeah, all these headbones on my hair, I should rename them correctly, but I'm too lazy to do that. Shoulders, upper leg, that's too far down then. Should be based on my chest. Ah, here we go, chest one. This is my breasts, and for my breast animation. I could just add simple, weight paints to them. Anyways. Oh, I'm sorry, I just didn't realize how tiny. Yeah, hold on, let me grab and see how tiny I am. So this is how tiny I actually am. I forgot all I did was scale it up. But technically, lore accurate Kipper is fucking tiny. Oh. But yeah, no, I can fix that in the next time I re-import. Because what I do is I occasionally fix a couple of things, but I can re-import them very easily. This is the most funniest shit I've ever seen. Right. Yeah, because I forget all I do is literally grab me and then scale it up. I think I scale it up to 3. Oh, no, it's still a child kipper. So is it 10 then? Yeah, that's all I do is just scale it up. But I'm gonna get rid of it. Right. Actually, wait, I can just click on this to see the scale. Oh, it's 40. I scale it up to 40. So I'm 40 times the size of what. That's no mermaid. To be fair, I'm not a mermaid. I'm a a siren. Sirens are much deadlier than mermaids. Mermaids are just little fishies in the sea. Sirens will beat up your entire fucking family if they choose to. Right. Oh shit. There we go. Okay, now I need to go back to rocks. Right. Actually, what I need to do is push this down a bit. Right. Yeah, I will go through and delete the ones I need to get rid of. But for now, I just wanna... Because what I do is, so it's not equilateral, I'll get rid of certain ones, keep others. See, this one I may get rid of because it's just on top of the fucking rock. But yeah, I'm planning on just having the branch and then have it so that the branch can whack players if they get out of line. Because I am planning on adding like little goobers, just like little creatures just walking around. I am having it so that when they kill one of them, well, if any of the little goobers die, my character gets really mad and just fucking assassinates the player, game over style. Right. Right. Because my character will have a gun, which I haven't modeled yet. But I will get around to modeling the... Mobile. I do miss the other teeth model. Honestly, this model's teeth is so fucking realistic. I didn't even mean to do that. Hold on, can I... Just wanna get inside the mouth. Might have to load up Blender so you guys can see how realistic the mouth is. But I mean, you can sort of see it here. I put way too much detail in a thing that no one's ever gonna see. I imported my 4-foot tool mod, never fixed it. That's fair. Depending on how lazy I am, I may never fix this either. This might be like Laura Accurate justly sized Kipper just due to Kipper's laziness. I am dying for a sleep. Just wanted to come by. Oh yeah, please, please. Yeah, I mean, day 7 was very, very boring. I think. Hold on. Day 7. What day, man? I think yeah. So day 7 was just literally me tired after doing that like 11-hour stream. So I think I was only for an hour and a half, and I just got too tired to continue because I wanted a proper relaxation after the 12-hour stream. But to be fair, that's not gonna be my norm. I'm not gonna be doing 12-hour stream. I only did the 12-hour stream just to announce that I'm gonna be streaming on Thursdays for 6 hours, which is still a long time. And the reason why I'm doing that is so people can see, because I only stream for 2 hours per 2 hours per day. Not per day. 2 hours Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And I realize, game development wise, you guys are going to be missing out on a lot of things I do. Be it very, like, wouldn't say, like, it might be, like, something really repetitive as doing all these rocks. You're missing out on a lot of what I do because of it. Especially later down the lines, where I plan on doing some more, because right now I'm just doing environments. The environments is what I'm doing right now because I'm very scared to go back into the coding. So I thought, you know what, I'll distract myself with environments because I enjoy doing this, even if it drives me up the fucking wall. So like when I get back into the coding, you guys are gonna miss out a lot because I only stream for 2 hours per stream. So I thought, you know what, on a Thursday, because I've got nothing planned, and usually Thursdays is when I do a lot of my chores, I thought, you know what, I'll switch it out so that 6 hours I'm doing streaming instead, just so people can see what I do for those 6 hours. Because I do, like, believe it or not, in those 6 hours, I do a lot that people do not realize, be it very little or a lot. I remember the shrine and typology of the mouth. Yeah, it's the mouth. I don't know why I put so much detail in it, but I did. Best regards. Yeah, no, I thank you for stopping by, Don. I always appreciate everyone that comes in, especially you, Don. Where you going, Code? Oh, I've already started working on it because it is going to be the main focus of the game because it's going to be whatchamacallit, a card-based game, card UI. But basically, I'm currently doing I took a break from it because my head was hurting on how to figure out how these fucking boxes work, the horizontal boxes. Um, yeah, vertical and horizontal. But yeah, no, I'm having it so that the card it has a health and attack, and then it goes. So you have a hand in which you then place your cards. So your hand, this is what it's going to be. You're going to get from your deck. And then there'll be a card hub where the enemy's card's gonna be like, yeah, ignore the ad card. The enemy's cards are gonna be across here, and yours is gonna be here, and you get to like fight. And then I've also got this ad card system in which you get cards from adding. But as you can see, it's real but it's real bare bones. It's literally bare bones. Because I need to do more coding on it. I need to work out more, because do I know what I'm doing? No. But I will eventually. I will eventually figure out how to do all this shit stuff, because if it wasn't for, so I've had a lot of experience with Blender. I know how to, I've made models for people for games. I've worked as a third party contractor for not just video games, but animators and everything. So I made rigs and models for both animation and games, but I never grabbed, like, I didn't take a step in that direction. I've never once touched the game development side apart from making the models for the apart from making the models for the games or animations. So I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna put my foot into game development, and I regret it because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm gonna be real. I mean, I've been getting help from certain people. That's who will remain nameless because they asked to remain nameless. Um, I respect them for helping me, considering they work in the industry. And the questions that I ask, I know for a fact are like basic bitch questions, but it's been helpful nonetheless. Even if it does drive my friends insane that I'm asking them. That's the whole point of having connections, is that you can ask them annoying questions when you're in the time of need. Mm-hmm. Totally. Right. Control copy, control V. Control copy, control V. I can fix it afterwards. I just want it to line up. Control copy, control V. There we go. Now I just need it to fix it like this way. Put it back a little, or put it up a little. But no, it's been fun chatting with them again, because they ask me why a lunatic like me would ever touch Unreal Engine, and I'm like, well, because I want to make a game. I'm fed up. I love card games, and I'm fed up that I don't have a card game that I want. Oh god, that's a lot. Let's have a quick looky at what it looks like in. I haven't added the lamp systems yet, so it doesn't look quite as. Yeah, this is way too many. I've got an idea of how I'm gonna fix that. So what I'm gonna do is get rid of the ones in the middle. Let me do that. Hold on. Do the same. I would currently code and start working on it, but my head is dying inside, and I really want to fix the environments. Because it's the one thing that will motivate me. Once I fix these environments, um, what will motivate me would be just like when I load into the game to like test out my how the card game works. Right. I'll leave these two over here because I like the idea of those two. So, I think it still looks like it's a bit too many. I might delete this one. So I'm gonna delete this one. Delete that one. I can always put something in between just so it doesn't look so. It's not too much though, hold on. If I get rid of this one, then if I add the lamp. Reason why I want the lamp. Hold on, where is it? Alright, thank you. Control copy, control V. Yeah, time to go crazy. There probably was an easier way to do this. But it wouldn't be me if I didn't make my life really difficult. Hold on, let me have a look, see how this look in. Yeah, that looks fine. So I just need to copy and paste. Whee. Control copy, control V. Control V. Alright. Oh, I hate the fucking little Xy thing. I know how to fix it though, so I'll sort out in a minute. my worst annoyance, the little fucking X thing. What is... Oh, I bet I could just ignore it. But let's be real, it's gonna bother me so much that I'm never ever gonna be able to ignore it. I know how to fix it, it's just gonna take a sec. Let me just do all the lighting first before I fix anything. Right. Oh, this is driving me insane. There we go. Right. Control copy, control V. Might add a sky map. I mean, I could just have it as a black void, just to scare people. I don't know if adding stars would be prettier. But then technically it would be scientifically incorrect, because if I add stars, it means that this place is in space somewhere where it's not. It's in a pocket dimension. But technically, I mean, then again, pocket dimensions can be within time and space. But then it wouldn't make sense for my character. So we're keeping it. Keeping it in the void. Also, it saves me from adding a sky map with stars in it. Alright. Control V. And then Control V. Shit. It's fine. Right. Let's have a look, see at how this looks. Okay. Looking slightly better. I don't know how I feel about it though. Definitely a lot more brighter. Jesus Christ. I love how I just get jump scared by my own goddamn animation. Just like booga wooga wooga, just because I'm not. Like, I look away for a moment, just you know, have a little look, see at how this looks. Then I just turn around, just seeing my character just full on sprint running. Uh. Hmm. I don't know how I feel about this. It feels wrong. Maybe if I get rid of that one then. Hmm. Going insane. Uh. Real, I'm gonna go insane. Right. I mean, it doesn't look too bad. Honestly, the environment shouldn't worry too much. The reason why I'm adding environment is there will be like an escape room-esque where you have to find certain things in the darkness. That's gonna be one of the challenges. But I will be having it so that the players do get like can pick up a candle and have them walk around with the candle. Which is gonna be an annoyance on the fucking thing, but I'll figure out something how to do that later. Right. Rock. Rock. Right. Do you need to fix the landscaping though? That is the one thing I just need to do real quick. Right. Unlit. Trying to go back to landscape painting. Right. Yeah, can I make the brush smaller? Shit, I need to fix that. Right. Let's go to 50. Okay, so that's... Right. There's more grassier. Hi, Dante. Yeah, it's getting there slowly but surely. I'm mostly just doing a little bit of landscape painting at the moment. Oh god, I'm gonna have to fix that. Just because I need to fix how this looks with the rocks. Can you believe though this is only gonna be one, oh god, my voice. This is only gonna be 1 point of it. Still got all of the coding to do. I've got so much coding and got even animations to do. Shit, I didn't want that to happen, but I can fix that. Right. There we go. We also need to fix the tiling, which I can do easily by just adding more coordinates in the land in the material. Right. Here we go. Alright. I didn't want them to fall off. Yes, I've been working on it. So as I mentioned earlier in the stream, is I do work on this off stream, obviously, because this, I mean, games are not made within a short time period. In which I was explaining that the 2 hours you see from my normal streaming time rarely showcase everything I do, which is why that's the reason why last week I had the big 12-hour special to announce that I'm going to be streaming on Thursdays for 6 hours. So as a special, I did a 12-hour stream last week, which is not going to be as usual. I do not do 12-hour streams. Those shit hurt. I was tired. Oh, I was tired for so long after that. Right. Honestly, people that do like 24 hours and like fucking subathons in which like they continue to do it equal to like the amount of subs they get, it's crazy for that. I'm just saying, people that do that shit is crazy, considering I could never, mostly because exhaustion would kill me. I mean, I would do it, but at the same time, knowing my like stamina, I would fucking pass out. And everyone would also witness me just absolutely getting distracted and watching the craziest of shits. Right. Didn't mean to do that. Right. I mean, another factor is you also will probably see me messaging my friend a lot who does do Unreal Engine. For example, how I managed to do this thing right here where I can paint on like my rock in the landscape. Why is hold on. Why is it not? Oh, that's why. Right, okay, sorry. I'm just gonna have to. Ugh. I was wondering why my tool is like very fucking weak, and I was like, oh, that's why. Um, just like how to do this stuff where I can just paint on the landscape. Uh, why can't I? Oh, okay. So the issue that I'm having is some of this. Okay. Right, okay, so I'm gonna have to. I'm so fucking confused. What is going on with my painting? But this is what I've been working on. Literally just sorting out the environments because I want to cry. Uh, right. Because I want this muddiness to be. God, I feel like I'm going insane. I mean, it's. Oh, how does it look when I go? Yeah, it sort of masks over, which is what I am after. Most of the outside of things are something you can do on stream, but the rest while streaming feels chaotic, probably. No, I mean, I can do the coding on stream, but the coding is just gonna be me crying. No, it wouldn't be. It wouldn't. It would. I do make fun of my own coding because. Hold on, let me. Uh, the options menu. I was just trying to think of like what's a really good thing that I can make fun of, and I would just go to the options menu. I'm like, there you go. That's what I can make fun of. Right. Menu items. No. The game. That's not what I'm looking for. Here it is. Right. Option menu. And then if I go to graph. Right. You want to talk about how ignore this. If you want to talk about how insane I am, this is my just my options menu. Look at how messy I made this. Doesn't even need to be this messy. I could have fixed it, made it look more prettier. But you know what? I'm like, no, I'm too lazy. I'm just after the fucking things, and I mean, this looks somewhat tidy over here, but it's not the tidiest. It could be even tidier. But I mean, look at this. Spaghetti! Even, I mean, to be fair, I did try cleaning up with node wranglers. That's the reason why I have these node wranglers. It's just for a little bit of tidy up. Because it did get quite insane at one stage. But spaghetti! But honestly, you can tell over here, I just fucking gave up. This is me. It's stylized blueprinting, yeah. This is just me giving up. I tried to be clean and tidy over here and a little bit organized in my coding. But as soon as I got like... So this is like the first couple of hours into me coding. And then this is like 6 hours later. This is, you want to see what I would make fun of? This is what I would make fun of. Is this. No, because I showed it to a friend that is very well versed in Unreal and like Unreal coding and blueprints and shit. And they just asked if I was okay. Like, it's like, hey, do you need a break? Do you need sleepy sleep? And I was like, no, no, spaghetti. I mean, I do have this tidiness now down here. I mean, it's still a mess. Uh, and that's literally just for the options menu, just so that the options menu do things. What do I do for the? I think the main menu is very tidy because the main menu is very simple. Uh, yeah, my main menu is just very simple. It doesn't have much. Uh, how about my pause menu? How does my pause menu look? Yeah, this is just very simple and tidy. Yeah, the pause menu, by the way, is when I go into the game and press this. This is literally the coding for this, in which I can return to the main menu, go on options, go do the normal. This is still in progress, and then they got the campaign, in which it starts off the game. Booga wooga wooga. I mean, there will be an animation cutscene that starts when you press play. This is just for the time being, because I'm just doing the environments of this level. Just so when I'm testing out my card game, it isn't just an empty place, like an empty thing. You know, I'm adding life to my workspace, okay? Right. Until then, I need to go back to landscape painting and continue working. Right. Right. And what is that? Right. Right. Apologies for me being quiet there for a second. trying to make sure that I don't go over the stone circle when I'm painting here. Damn it, like that. I still want it so it looks somewhat natural. Right. Found out that Ed Sheeran actually grew up near very much where I lived. I didn't realize that. And honestly, I did not give two shits. The only reason why I know that is because my father told me. He's like, "Oh, did you know the castle over the hill song he plays is literally just this castle over here?" And I'm like, "Cool. I don't give a shit, but cool." 'Cause I didn't realize where Ed Sheeran grew up was where I grew up, and I was like, "Oh, great. Don't give two shits, but great." Does it? Don't get me wrong. Ed Sheeran is a great musician. It's just that I don't see how his life affects mine in any sort of way. I mean, like the same goes for like Churchill. Churchill lived near where we live, but we don't talk about that. I mean, I suppose if you've never if you like when you see a castle everywhere you look, you won't find them cool. Um, because in England there are many castles that still like exist. My my grandfather currently lives right next to the one of the castles in which they used in Harry Potter for like for the Quidditch games. Um, it was also like in the castle that was used in the Transformers movie. And I'm like, that's cool. Like, there's another castle that like that's just the castle over there. The where I live, there are like three or four castles, and I'm like, you get bored of them very quickly when when you see them like every other turn. Like, don't get me wrong, castles are cool, just not when you see them every 5 seconds. Seriously, I could literally there was a castle. I say it's about a 20-minute walk from me. I know who owns that castle as well. I've spoken to the owner of the castle. Well, because it's even though it's a castle, it's classified as a mansion for him. Because he lives inside of the mansion. But it's technically a castle because it's still got some of the old frames of a castle. Um, but trust me, when you see a castle every like step of the way, it doesn't. It's not. It doesn't. It loses that like oh my god, it's a castle. Like it loses that sort of thing edge to it when you see it like every 5 fucking seconds. That might be like very pessimistic of me. I do apologize if that's the case. But if you ever grow up in England, you understand what I mean. Like it's there's a castle everywhere. Uh, okay, I shouldn't say there's a castle everywhere in England. There's certain places where the castles aren't. I mean, there are people in the world that have literal not millionaires, billionaires. Do you know what it takes to become a billionaire? I like ethically, I feel like billionaires should not exist because that's way too much. Like, you can be a millionaire for like 25,000 years and still won't earn enough to become a billionaire. There are 5 billionaires in the world, by the way. Um, which is why, like, that's why I'm saying, hey, if you want to know what shouldn't exist, that right there shouldn't should not exist. Apologies. I don't even know how I got into that. But no, I can see people owning castles because I know a few people that like got the castles via inheritance, which crazy inheritance tax, by the way. Most people have to sell the thing that they inherit just to like afford those fucking inheritance tax. It's crazy. You have never seen a castle? Oh, now I just feel fucking bad for you because I see a castle every fucking 5 seconds. Okay, I say every 5 seconds. That's not the case. But in England, if you just come to England, there's a shit ton of castles. It's ridiculous. It's the reason why, like, in Ed Sheeran's song, he says "castle over the hill." It's because over every single hill there is a castle in the UK. It's ridiculous. Right. God, I'm gonna be painting this forever at this rate. You haven't seen a hill in many years? You live in a flat castleless land? Literally, there is like I can see a hill from. I mean, to be fair, I do live in the rurals, so I live near like farmlands and everything. But I'm literally from my window, I'm staring at a hill. If I were just to keep staring out that window, but like I do live in like a village area, so it's very. There isn't many buildings where I live. But Jesus Christ, Florida. Damn, do you guys have any like natural nature left in fucking America? Jesus Christ. You used to live on a hill. I mean, technically I live by a hill. I don't live on it. Do I live on a hill? I mean, there is certain it's like where I live is very bumpy. Like it's I think it's just because it's many hills. That's probably why it's very bumpy. Look. Landscape and geography is not my cup of tea. I failed geography for a reason. It's because I don't my head doesn't even know where it's at most of the time anyways. Right. Right. I'm gonna get rid of this grass. Right. Right, this needs to be fixed. There we go. Perfect. It's not perfect, but it's gonna be what I'm dealing with. Right, let's have a look, see at it. I despise this. Maybe I can cover this. If I cover this up with bushes, maybe no one will tell. If I just cover this all up with bushes, no one will be able to tell that it's not the same. Right. Jesus fucking Christ. I'm getting jump scared by my own goddamn animations. Fucking I need a punch animation just so I can punch myself. Right, yeah, this is fine. Not the best in the world, but I'm not too concerned with how it looks. Because let's be real, no one's gonna notice unless you point it out. The place I used to the nickname I used to live has the nickname the Scotland of the East. Um, Scotland of the East. See, I have some family in Scotland. Uh, but I mean most of my family to be fair is Welsh. Scotland to the east. Is that in the UK? Because I don't think I've ever heard of that. I haven't been to Scotland, but I think. There might be some hills. There is a ridiculous amount of hills in Scotland. If you think in England there's a lot of hills, Scotland as well as Wales has a lot of hills. It is ridiculous. I mean, look at the show Doctor Who. Doctor Who was during Christopher Eccleston, during David Tennant and Matt Smith, like their timelines. You can see like the amount of hills because a lot of the where they filmed was in Wales just because of the landscape. I mean, the perfect one. If you want to talk about um like how many hills are in Wales, not Wales, sorry, Scotland. In Scotland, there was an episode, the werewolf episode with David Tennant and Billy Piper, and where the queen gets like becomes a werewolf because she got clawed by a werewolf. Um, that whole episode was filmed in Scotland, and if you notice where the Doctor and Rose Tyler landed in the show at first, it's just hills to the all the eyes can see, and that's in Scotland. Uh, I like how I'm using Doctor Who as reference for like how many hills are in the UK. Oh bless. Uh, but yeah, if you just want to see how many hills, just watch Doctor Who and like during the Christopher Eccleston, David Tennant, and Matt Smith era, you'll see like a shit ton of hills because of like where they were filming the show. But yeah, no, hmm, I gotta admit, it's kind of ridiculous. I need to, yeah. Let me just go to environments. Props. I'm gonna have to make a new. Okay, hold on. Let me grab Blender first because I'm gonna go. I mean, this is where the perfect time I can show you the amount of details I put into my bloody model. I don't know. I don't understand what's wrong with my computer. Everything else lays on this, like on where Unreal Engine is. But for some reason, Blender is like, you know what? We're gonna go on your other monitor just because we can. It makes zero sense. Right. Right now, what I need is bushes. Models, project card deck, stylized bush. There we go. Right. Because I'm gonna need a bush. Right. Right. Yeah, the alpha needs fixing. Right. That's 9. There we go. This is what I need. That fixes it. See? Bush. Right. Yeah. Easy peasy done. I need some space software. Yeah, really real. That is absolutely what it truly believes. Right. Save as bush. Bushy. Why the fuck is, you know what, Discord, you do the thing. Right. Well, I need this bush because you'll see why. Jib, 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 jib. Bush. Right. And then the better one. Models. Project card deck. Bush. Right. Bush. Right. Let's go to selection. Bush. Fuck the normals. I'm gonna fix that. Hold your horses. You know, this is the one thing I always forget to check. People ask, "Oh, hey, Kipper, why does your normals always look fucked?" And let me show you why. It's because there's one thing. Oh, damn it! I can't fit screen. There's always one thing I always forget to check every time I go into one of my models. Hold on. You know what that is? Fucking backface. What? What? Hold on. Edit mode. Mesh normals. Recalculate outsides. Right. I'll save now. Attributes. Okay. I'll save. Exports. Jib. And then if I go back onto here, re-import this. Apply to all. Bush. And it's now black. Right, let's go to textures. That's why. God damn it. Why does it do this? Right, models. Project card deck. Bush. Hopefully I have the textures. Oh, hi, Wasabi. Yeah, it seems fine, and then I go to cry, and then it's like, you know what? Right. What's this? You need help. Right. Right. Uh, Someone's ringing me and I cannot be asked to answer it. It's an omission. It's occlusion? It wouldn't be normals. I think where alpha would be. Painting simulator. Yeah, you gotta import the textures separately when it does issues like this. Ah, alpha. Right. I see alpha, but there is no alpha. It wouldn't be specular. Specular is the outset. Could be equation, but it wouldn't work. Hmm. Might have to change this to a material. If it's gonna be a bitch like this. Hold on, let me just save and see how this looks first. See, the normals are still fucked though. Because anywhere you look from it, you see inside. Maybe I might have to bake the normals into the... Hold on. I might have to bake a normal map. Because baking a normal map is a lot easier than just trying to fix whatever the fuck that is. What happened there, Blender? Right. Right, so let's create a new... Be gone, bitch. Right, you're fine, you can stay. So if you're ever curious about how to make a baker normal map, you're about to find out. Not fine. You can be awkward like this. Right. Then it's been a while since I've done one, but it should be I did this once upon a time, now I've forgotten how to do it. It's here somewhere, hold on. 3 points. Did this once upon a time, how did I do it? Ah, here it is, bake. I am looking for normals. Yeah, that's fine. Image texture, I'm on it. Now this might take a good second, and this is a great time to hydrate. Wow, I said it's gonna take a good second. That's... Wow, damn! To be fair, I am used to usually baking high poly textures to put on and bake the normals onto the low poly. So I did not expect this to be so quickly. Da, da, da. Right. Perfect. So now if I go back to shading, I didn't mean to delete it. Right. Why are you being awkward like this? And then get the textures, models, project card deck, stylized bush, textures. Yeah, it's looking better now. You may be asking what the fuck is different. Don't worry about that. Okay, grab this. File save. Exports. Glib. Unreal. Save. This does not work. I'm gonna start crying. It's gonna be ugly crying, trust me in that. Right. Normals. Image save as. Normals. Bushy. Yep, that's what I'm calling that. Right, and then the better one, models, project card deck, servos, bush. No, hold on, bush, import. Right, bush. Fuck me. Right. Hold on, I just need to sneeze. God damn it, I hate sneezing. Right, I might just make a material at this stage, because this is driving me insane. Uh, yeah, that's not the right norm. Hold on. Normal. Normal. No, fuck this. I'm fed up with this. Be gone, bitch. Oh. I don't like it when my things freeze like this. Right, okay. I'm gonna add a material. Bush! Right. Right, base color is gonna be this. Perfect. Right. Alpha. It's gonna be shit. Mm. Yeah, I just realized. Try doing this then. Mm. Mm. Yeah, it's good enough. See, I don't know much when it comes to fucking Unity, but look, I can wing it. I'm sure that's not how you're meant to do this, but fuck it, I'm winging it. Right. Let's now work on... Right, can you not lock this shit, please? Thank you. Right. I forgot I can do this shit. Like, you know, hey, you tired? You want to go bed? Make a bush bounce. Bushy bounce. Why get into game development? This. God, I need help. I'm gonna be real. Right, okay. Right. Now let's see if I just do shift copy, can shift B. Did I do this and scummy way out of... How does this actually look? Can I look at it? I mean, I gotta be real, it could be worse. Uh, you can still jump over it, so it's not a major issue. I just want something to cover over the fucking ground. Ugh. So after that, or I can go onto my plants and... I like the bushes. The bushes look prettier. I'll think of something. I'm... continue doing this, but I don't like it, but I'm gonna just have to deal with it, aren't I? Right. Copy, Control V. Right. Then I can have like flowers coming out of this if I really needed to make this look prettier. No one needs to know, okay? I'm too tired. I don't want you doing this. Uh, died, Grandpa. It's... You know where that reference is from? Yeah, I'm either too old or too young, depending on your point of view. To be fair, that is a well-known movie. Well, I like to believe that's a well-known movie. They just don't want to be known as old anymore. To To be fair, I can't say shit because my father, who's like, I don't even know how much, oh, he'd be like 3 or 4 times older than me, didn't even know what Monty Python is. So, you know what? I feel like filmology is probably not relative to your actual age. Let's be real. Alright. To be fair, not everyone's into movies and TV shows. You know, some people have lives. Shocking, I know. But to be fair, if you was chronically ill, what else would you fucking do? If anyone says they wouldn't watch TV, is a liar. You have a whole epiphany of time on your hands. You got nothing better to do but to watch fucking TV. Right. 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 How does this look? To be fair, that doesn't actually look too bad. I just need to fix. Can you fix anything? Right. I mean, it could look worse, I won't lie. You know what? Woo! Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that was similar as fuck, just seeing like the moon. Right. We'll get there slowly but surely. Might go insane in the meantime. Right. Right. Hey! Pink! Been a while since I've had this. I used to sing this non-ironically for fucking like ages when I was a child. And you know what? I feel like that's probably where I get a lot of my attitude from, was Pink. I'm start a fight. Right. Oh, oh, I did not mean to do that. Whoops. Right. Right. Jesus Christ. Sorry, just it's killing me. Right. Yeah. You know, it's funny though, this chair is meant to avoid me getting back pains, and I'm still getting back pains. But I don't know if this is more about me sitting on this fucking chair than the chair itself. Right. But I cannot. I can already smell my. So I have currently in my slow cooker, some chicken stew that I'm cooking up, and I can smell it because I timed it perfectly for when I'm like I finish my stream. I can smell it currently, and it smells fucking divine. I can't wait to grab some bread to go with it, or some nice buttered bread. Oh, this is why you probably should eat before stream and not after stream. Because now all I can think about is that fucking chicken stew. Da, da, da. Bush. Right. Da, da, da. I will have some bushes just spread it around the place. Um, for now, this is just over here. Rock painting simulator. That would be fun though. Imagine having like, maybe I'll have it as part of the game where you could just paint, just have it so you can draw on one of these rocks. There are so many rocks about though, to be fair. Right. Yeah. Okay. Alright. I'm going crazy with this fucking bush. Should have called this just bushes. Right. We're getting there slowly but surely. I feel like this playlist is slowly getting personal for me. This playlist is turning personal to me. This is literally my childhood songs. That's only because I used to watch Chicken Little for like the longest fucking period of time. Sega. Right. God, this is taking fucking forever. Bushcraft. Oh, this is slowly what it feels like it's turning into. Honestly, this actually reminds me of fucking Pokemon for some fucking weird reason. Mm. And just have like a couple bushes around the place. Just so they look a little bit more natural. Right. But I still need to fix the foliage because some of the foliage is on the ground. Right. God, my eyes are killing me. Right. 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 I just need one more over here. Right. I think I've made myself capable of bushcraft, and after watching enough survival shows, I was able to salvage and survive. But if there's anything I want to be good at is pewtercraft. Being able to make a PC out of anything like a log. Oh, pewtercraft. You see, my brother's a computer engineer. He could probably actually make a computer out of fucking anything. I wish I could do that, but I'm too much of a fucking dumbass. And I like to claim that, like, I wouldn't say okay, I did the PC I have currently, I did build it myself. Like I bought the parts and built it myself. To be fair, I was only able to afford it because of my father, but anyways, um so I can build a PC, but I'm not gonna lie, if I get another PC anytime soon, I'm 110% getting a pre-built one. Because it's been over 5 years since I built my PC. I know for a fact I'll have a fucking if I were to get all the PC parts again, I'll be like, fuck, I've forgotten how to build this fucker. It's not something I do often enough for it to remain stuck in my head. Which is a shame. I should keep it in me because I should like always be updating my computer. But the problem I find is as soon as I go to update my CPU, literally I have to change out the motherboard, I have to change out everything else just because the CPU is like, oh, you know what? I no longer can like deal with the shitty CPU and graphics card. You gotta change out both of those when you change me out. Like I ain't going alone. I need my friends to come with me as I leave. Uh, so that's the reason why I despise building my computer is just because it's such a needy bitch. It's like, oh no, I don't want to leave all by my lonesome. I want my graphics card, my motherboard, and all my other fucking CPU components to come with me. Uh, welcome in, Sea Dog. And you got the first. Wait, how did you get the first? I would have thought Dharma would have caught that. Holy shit, Dharma didn't catch the first. Wild. Fair enough. To be fair, I won't be streaming for too long. I've only got a couple more hours. Uh, couple more hours? No, a couple more minutes. Jesus Christ, if I went for a couple more hours, I'm pretty sure I would get upset at myself because I have a nice chicken stew brewing in my slow cooker. Right, let's. Why does this remind me of Pokemon? I'm not gonna lie, this is sort of reminding me of Pokemon, and I don't like that. Make me weird. Makes me feel things. Right, if I delete this. Actually, wait, I don't want to delete all that. And then. Right, so now. Press play. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Doesn't look too bad. Right. Might need to add another bush. Fuck. Oh god, seeing that from under. I mean, that's cool though. Right. Control copy, control V. Bush. Let's try that again. We're slowly getting there. Are you looking for your next PC build? Get your next preview out now. Please, what the fuck? No, seriously. Go to watch, oh shit. Redeem, save your work. I have autosaves going off every 5 minutes. Do not worry about that, Wasabi. Okay. Okay. But I might add that into here where you can save, make me full save. Okay, this is definitely something. I'm actually liking this. And then, wow! You can jump off like this. Right, that's enough work for today. No, I will be working later tonight. Actually, what am I doing? I could just do this, where I can do, yeah, you can see the noticeable difference. Oh, but that lag though. Back to unlit we go. Uh, all right, look, 306 unsaved. Look at that, it's all saved now. That would be funny though, just crash at 306 unsaved. Right. Time to, yeah, know what time is it now? Because we now reached the 2 hour mark. It's time to end stream. Right. Let's have a look-see at who we're gonna raid into. So I can eat my fucking chicken stew in peace. I'll probably watch the new episode of Markiplier while I'm at it. Right, so let's have a looky at who is currently streaming. Yeah, stream manager. Yeah, there should be an easier way to raid into someone. But unfortunately, I'm a dumbass, so I don't know that way. Catch my stream yesterday? Yes, I did. I was lurking in the background while you was doing that. I love that Moxie took over your stream. That was 10 out of 10. Ooh, Stream Jam. Blender plus Godot. I mean, I see Blender, and that automatically makes me want to raid into them. Mm. Ooh. Surprisingly, a lot more people on streaming game dev than I'm used to. Don't even know what's happening there. Um, right. God, just reading all this is just driving my mind insane. So either that was the chicken stew, it might be the chicken. I'm gonna be real, it's probably the chicken stew that's making me go insane. Uh, Someone playing Riftbreaker? That's interesting. Right, let's see who I'm following. Right. Uh, Body who I'm table. Shit, where was that one guy doing Blender? Shit. There was one guy doing Blender and I don't know where he's gone. Hold on, let me if I add Blender into the Blender. Right. Damn it, it's where was the Blender? I saw there was a guy doing Blender and he's disappeared. Oh, oh wait, hold on. I think I just found him again. I think I found him again. Hold on. Ooh, he's making a car. Scream Jam. Even I don't think I've heard of this jam before. Yes, we're gonna raid into them because he's doing some Blender, and I love me some Blender artists. So yes, I just want to say thank you for everyone that has been staying with me for as long as. Ooh, we got options: Walker TV or Hyperlight. Oh, that's good. Uh, yeah, no. Currently, I'm gonna raid into the truly most wanted. He's currently doing. Looks like he's currently. I shouldn't say he. It could be a female. I have no clue. But it looks like they are doing a car of some sort. And it looks adorable. Anyways, I'm gonna bid you all a good evening, and I hope the rest of your days go well.